Are you a girlfriend now?
Yeah, new thing.
I could tell by your language. Can't wait to hear all about it.
Yeah, you can tell that I'm not aggressively looking at you. Hey, welcome to the Known Zone. If you're listening, it's me, your host, Wilfred Padua, the Lotus Blossom or whatever it is that Andy says. And he calls me like I'm his consummate host, Little Lotus Blossom.
Little Lotus Blossom seems more racist against Asian people than you turning red and not drinking for 12 years. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But I wanted to look good for Asians.
Right.
I want to represent us well.
Things.
Right.
Other Asian things?
Yeah, other racial Asian nice things to say.
Oh, well, we've got like the Tinikling King, which Tinikling's a Filipino dance.
Oh, okay.
And then Lady Lumpia. That's also a Filipino food.
I was like, I know that from like the food truck battles. Lumpia was flying off the truck.
Yeah.
That sounded good.
I've got surprise. Guest host.
Mm-hmm.
Not a surprise. You already know who he is.
I'm
Jeff
back
Shane.
Again.
Yeah. Sorry, we want to get a better guest host, but no one's available.
Yep, I'm always the guest host.
Well, I did ask Wilfred if I was one of my enemies, and then he said, no, it's Jeff Sheen, and I said, that's fine.
Yeah.
We're not enemies?
Do you have any enemies? You seem like someone who wouldn't.
No.
Not. I said it with like a disparaging tone.
I've learned that I have enemies.
You're kind of an asshole. I can definitely see you having enemies.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do have enemies. Yeah, because you say crude things.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like you.
Yeah, I've got a pretty good. It's Donnelly and I, Sean Donnelly.
Are these real enemies?
These are real enemies. I mean, I don't have anything against them, but I think they don't like me.
So funny to just air your enemies by name on a podcast. I mean, it's something I would do, but I respect it.
Yeah, maybe we'll put a paywall behind this.
Oh, come on. No paywall episode.
But Sean Donnelly had an issue with me.
He hugged you at the recent show, though.
It was fake. He didn't mean it.
I forced it on him.
Yeah.
I forced it on him both times.
Non-consensual hug from Sean Donnelly.
And I think he definitely didn't want to the second time. The first time I kind of surprised him.
The surprise hug from an enemy is the worst.
Yeah.
I've done it.
I think we just had one bad interaction. And then it's kind of, I haven't seen him since.
What did you do?
So he was doing, so I want to start this out. This is Donnelly, if you're listening, this is the whole story on my end.
I love the beef.
Which is that I met Sean in like 2014 at Bridgetown.
Okay.
And I've always like held him in high regard. And I move here and I have no friends when I move here. And I like ran into him at the cellar one time and he was like really warm. And that was like my memory of him.
Yeah,
right?
he's a warm guy.
He's a really warm guy. This is like, and that day I had listened to his Stuff Island episode.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, this is Corinne Fisher.
Hey, sorry, we just wanted to dig into that enemy content that I requested.
This is Corinne Fisher of Guys We Fucked and whatever else.
Nice, good, thank you. The one thing that doesn't need promoting is the only thing we'll promote.
Just bring on guests to hear Wilfred's stories. Gather around.
Oh my God, my hair is so naughty too. I just realized.
That day I listened to his episode of Stuff Island and I was like, it was so fun. And Sean comes into CYSK. We're both on it. And I give him a hug. And I'm like, hey, man, I just listened to your Stuff Island. It's so fun and stupid. And I think he only heard stupid.
Okay.
And that became the whole thing. And then, like, I thought he was angry as a bit. And I kept on going, no, it's like one of the dumbest things. Like I kept on going.
So you put more salt in the wound.
And then the show ends. After the show, I thought we were still having a fun time. And then he was like, this guy called me stupid to me and DeVito. And then I was like, Sean, come on. And I grabbed his arm. I was like, you're the smartest guy I know. You're the smartest guy in New York City. And turns out he was angry the whole time, and it wasn't.
It wasn't a fun bit.
It wasn't a playful thing.
That's hilarious. But also, like, who goes on Stuff Island and thinks this is going to be like a provocative talk?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I like a podcast that isn't trying to say anything.
Yes, Stuff Island is a silly, stupid
I want
time.
a good time.
It's a great podcast because of that.
And Sean is also a good time.
Yeah.
And so the way that I think he was also maybe.
I thought he took it like you said his set was stupid.
No, so the show ends.
How do we make this worse? I feel like we're doing it right now.
Yeah. The show ends and he crushes. I did not.
Okay.
And
Feels like you're making that up to make him like you again.
No. I'll admit when I want people to know that sometimes I do well.
You're very funny.
But he crushes, I bomb, and then afterwards, like, there was even like a dig at me bombing in front of my people or something like that because we're in Brooklyn, and it was just a very high emotion situation. So, and none of us knew it was high emotion until he really started flipping out on me.
And he's still mad at you about that to this day.
I don't know. He actually talked with Jeff about it once on his podcast.
Wow, it's made the rounds to several podcasts.
It's because
I asked him about it.
Yeah.
We really are just making it a way bigger thing than it needed to be, and I really like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to blow it up. He was on mine. I was like, so you're mad at Wilfred? Why?
That's so funny. My god!
Did he seem still upset about it?
I don't think
Let's
so.
call him right now.
Yeah,
anyone have his
speaker.
number? I don't know that I do.
I definitely don't.
I just love airing out beefs.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I've got a few other enemies.
Emil's another one.
Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to mend that with Emil.
Quash that beef.
Emil Joaquin.
Oh yeah.
Because
I like him.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
But I'm sure you've done something to mess it up.
I said something. And
I
then we
actually do have Sean
friends.
Donnelly's number.
Let's not do that.
Oh, Wilfred, we can quash.
Yeah.
I'm on a new podcast that Wilfred's hosting where he makes things that weren't that bad worse.
Yeah.
We're always squashing your beefs.
Who are your enemies? You don't have to say them, but.
Who are my enemies? Well, if I don't say them, I feel like it's not fun now.
You can say what they did.
My all-time biggest comedy enemy was Louis J. Gomez, but it's not anymore. But I mean, it was wild for a while. I mean, going on Sirius XM, I went on Sirius XM and called him a bad father.
Oh, that's good beef. Oh
yeah.
And then it was like they tried to like WWE wrestling it, and like it's like Louis was actually listening on the other line, and now we're gonna fucking patch him in. Like, it was crazy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was going on for a long time.
That's so fun. And your friends now?
Yeah, I have a show on his fucking network.
See?
Yeah.
That's how I make most of my friends.
Yeah.
Enemies first.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, yeah, I'm the first to say that I am not like a great first impressions person, which is weird because I gave a great interview like for a job, but as far as like first impressions for colleagues, nah.
Well, I think the interview thing though is that for me, it's like I'm more real than your typical interviewee.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna I don't seem like I'm gonna bullshit you.
Right.
With these answers.
Right. Yeah. I mean, basically, like if you like a more blunt personality, you're gonna really like me in an interview. But I'm not like one of those people who's like, I'm gonna tell you what I feel, even if you don't want to hear it. I'm not gonna come in. I'm not gonna come in and be like, bad haircut, bad shoes, you're fat. Like no one likes that girl. No one likes that chick. But yeah, I don't know. What was my last job? So my last
interview.
My last interview, my last interview, I mean, for like a job would have been the spa that I worked at, I guess, before I went pro comedy.
Oh.
That one was easy, though. I already kind of like knew the person, so I knew I had that job. I was also like wildly overqualified because I was 10 years too old for it.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
because
like
I had
most
been going
of my
from like
jobs.
a higher end job to a lower end job just because I needed something with less commitment to make comedy work.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I had an interview with this company. It was like you would sell like software to like government agencies, but it's all from home. And you're probably only making like $45K a year.
I love that government agencies are buying software from a guy who's working from his like 1-bedroom apartment.
That didn't put pants on yet. and I was wild because I was wildly overqualified because as I was interviewing, I realized that they just hire kids right out of college.
Companies hate overqualified people. I tried, I begged Blockbuster in college to hire me and they wouldn't.
Oh, really?
I was like, but I'm a film major. And they go, and that's the problem. You already know too much.
I worked at Hollywood Video.
What?
I worked at Hollywood Video.
Ugh, so I'm so jealous. I wanted to work at Blockbuster so fucking badly.
It kind of sucked.
Ugh.
Because they were open so late. Like
I love that though. I was run my hand down those VHS boxes, DVD boxes.
I remember
Change it to DVD.
Well, I was like, depends what time of my life. For my college, it was DVD, but before that, definitely VHS.
Blu-ray.
I remember I stole so many DVDs from Hollywood Video. Like probably like 200. It doesn't.
I have their number too. No.
But yeah, it's probably like 200 DVDs.
Jesus.
I would just steal every week. I'd take something that I wanted to take,
and they wouldn't. They wouldn't notice this.
No, there was. So our store had the highest theft.
Yeah, all you.
and when I heard that we had the highest theft, I was like, well, let's start joining.
Oh, smart.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it was before you, and you said, well, they're definitely not going to notice now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great idea.
Okay.
And then I stole all those DVDs, and then I didn't sell them until way too late, and I sold them for like $40 before I moved to New York.
All of them together, one bundle?
Yeah, because they're worth nothing.
Where, on eBay?
No, I went to some like records, used records bookstore or whatever.
You needed $40 for your big New York move.
I needed $40.
Wilfred showed up to New York with $40.
Yeah.
$40. Long history of DVD theft.
I'll take one Uber ride, please.
Oh my God.
See, mine was all waiter jobs. So those are you just bounce around.
Yeah.
Waiting tables.
Yeah, that was my mistake. I never waited or bartended. I was always working in like wellness, or I worked at a shoe store for a while too.
Oh
yeah.
A good one?
Yeah, it was in Nolita, which was great because a lot of celebrities came in. Ever heard of Lauren Graham? That's Lorelai Gilmore, everybody. Jessica Simpson.
Oh, really?
Bette Midler.
Oh, yeah?
I've heard of...
Who had the nicest feet?
I didn't. The celebrities didn't let me look at their feet, and honestly, because there were some people who were so rich who would literally like extend their foot, and I would have to put the shoe on, like I was, in Cinderella, the animated version, and it was freaking me out. I don't want to touch people's feet. You can put your own shoe. It's also, to me, I'm like, anytime someone has tried to put a shoe on me, it's harder to have someone else put a shoe on you. It's much easier to put your own shoe on.
Yeah.
Take it off. No, I love when a man takes my boot off. That's great.
Oh, really?
But
I don't want to.
Because you have to, because you bend your ankle out a weird way. So if someone else takes it off for you, it's nicer.
Sure, yeah.
Oh.
I always back in skinny jeans days when I'd have to take skinny jeans off a girl.
Yeah.
It was such a chore. It was absolutely not sexy for like 15 seconds while we struggled together.
Because you saw all that we packed in there.
Well, it was more me just going, come on, get the fuck off your ankle.
It's like suction.
You got to grab the bottom, get the thumb into the heel, then you pull.
Real expert
yeah,
over
there you go.
here.
Yeah.
That's a guy that had sex in 2013.
I'm so horny.
So today, I should have. Maybe we'll figure out how to. I gotta get better at this whole hosting this and then putting the topic up front.
Yeah, Andy has a baby and you fall apart, man.
Well, yeah, he had this baby, and then he's the one that's good at that, and then I'm just over here being goofy and
I
stupid.
thought you meant at having babies. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, he's done it many times.
Amazing at having babies.
No, I'll show you guys pictures. It's cute as hell.
Minnow, I saw Minnow on Instagram. I'm
Yeah.
friends with
yeah.
Rosebud.
Yeah, that baby's on Instagram.
I didn't know that.
That baby's all over Instagram.
I
Baby's
forgot
got
that it's on
followers.
Instagram. Yeah.
Great content.
Yeah. All right, then never mind. No pictures.
I mean, if you have better ones.
And then, so today we're going to talk about pickup artists. Have you dealt with or had one on your podcast?
No, because they help. They're usually pretty misogynistic tactics they're using. So no, I'd be open to it. I mean, I watched a lot of VH1's The Pickup Artist with Mystery, and I did see him on the streets in the flesh with that big ass hat.
Yeah, I saw you have to buy each episode. So I bought the first episode of season 2.
You have to buy each episode now in 2023, you mean?
Yeah,
Because I was
on
like, on
Amazon.
VH1, you didn't. Okay.
And I didn't want to have to buy the whole season, but I watched episode 1, season 2.
Yeah.
And they just did makeovers for the guys. And I was just telling Jeff this. All they did was, so it's 2008 for some frame of reference.
God, is that when it was? Holy
And-
crap. Okay, so I just graduated college.
Yeah.
Financial crisis.
I just graduated college as well.
Sean Donnelly's still living peacefully
Yeah,
without
yeah.
Wilfred in his life.
No one's called me stupid yet. And then the first episode, all they do is makeovers, and so it's all these like really like nerd in the most like cartoonish way. And then they give them makeovers, and all they really did was like give them an eyebrow piercing.
Hot, I'm
And put
in.
'em
That's all I
in
need.
dark clothes.
Yes.
Really? You like an eyebrow piercing?
Fuck yeah. I begged my ex-boyfriend to get an eyebrow piercing because he had one like in the 90s. And I was like, can you get that again? And he
You
was
want like a eyebrow piercing now?
hell yeah.
Like
Really?
a hoop or a barbell?
I would do either. Oh my god, but a hoop in the nose, I love that.
Oh wow.
A man with a nose ring. I have a nose ring too. I just took it out because I'm like,
Oh, okay. What about a lip ring?
lip ring. I'm into it, but logistically, it's gonna cause problems.
They're coming back.
Are they?
Yeah.
I love
had
facial
one.
piercings.
You used to have one? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was
that's
a
right.
Blink-182 fan.
Oh, I can see it. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, not in that way, in like a cool way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adidas boys. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was a pickup artist, whatever.
I was reading through these like different tactics, and I was like, a part of me was like, do I do this? So we'll just go through some. I only wrote down.
You
some of
definitely neg.
well, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
you do that. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you negged Sean Donnelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
It
didn't
backfired.
It
It was
didn't work.
love.
Yeah, yeah, he could tell.
You negging me
This guy's
right
trying
now?
to fuck me.
You try to bang Sean Donnelly.
We
That'd be
somehow
great.
just come around to Sean Donnelly's actually just homophobic, and then we extend this fight.
So yeah, definitely like negging is one.
Yeah,
you know,
negging is
backhanded-
really big. Yeah.
backhanded compliment. But I also like. I feel like that's just like teasing with buddies.
I don't love negging because it's to me it says the person's insecure, and I'm not saying that you are, but I'm like it's a tactic that works. But if you do it too much, to me it's like you don't feel confident enough in just like being nice to a person. Like it's a 20-something move.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And all of these are, if you look at these as tactics, then it is all 20 something.
That's the only way to look at them. What are you talking about? It's literally is tactics.
Well, some of these are just like ways to communicate that like, so I was,
We'll see.
Yeah, give me an
Okay.
example.
Hello.
Yeah.
well,
You have a
these are all tactics for sure.
Mhm.
I was listening to this podcast to do some research. I also want to be open about this. I couldn't do that much research on this because it annoyed the hell out of me.
Okay.
Like it just was just like, I don't want to listen to guys talk about this shit all the time, and like,
he already has a girlfriend, so he doesn't give a shit about
yeah, I'm
us
done.
anymore.
I'm done, you guys.
We're out of the game, man.
Yeah.
Me and Wilfred are out.
Oh, you have a
Negged-
girlfriend too?
Oh, fiance.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
a fiance.
Yeah.
Yep.
I negged her too.
Ugh.
I was like, "Marry me, idiot." This ring can't fit on that fat finger. She was like, "Prove it."
Oh God. I bet she's like a smoke show too. All these fucking male comedians have like smoke show girlfriends. It's
Isn't
so
that
annoying.
wild?
Yeah,
We have
yeah,
successful
It is
girlfriends.
wild.
Yeah.
All of our girlfriends are so much more financially successful.
Yeah, she
than
makes
us.
so much more money than me.
Oh my God.
It's great.
It's called being a feminist, Corinne.
Yeah.
I literally don't care, but the problem is when you date other comics, they don't like when you're more successful.
Oh, I dated a comic and I was like totally fine with her being
Who's
more
loaded
successful.
because of comedy?
She was more successful in comedy.
Loaded that? No.
She had family money.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not. But,
But-
that's
but
different because the
she-
money's not from the thing that you want to pursue.
But now she's like wealthy because of comedy. She was on the brink.
you're gonna have to write her name down and pass it to me.
I'll tell you right after the mics go off.
Yeah,
Okay.
do it on behind the paywall.
Yeah.
You gotta pay to hear the name.
So all right. These are the tactics that I was like, these are annoying and these are definitely tactics.
Right.
So the first one is like you want like create this idea of love triangles
Okay.
and harem management,
Oh, cool.
which is you create a story. You're creating a story to like the person you're trying to attract or trying to have sex with about how you are desirable. So you want to mention like other women that are into you or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one doesn't work on me immediately. Harem management, I'm out. I hate when people tell me about it because I know what they're doing and I find it to be disgusting.
Yeah. I was also like thinking about myself as a comedian because I talk about how like tough it is. No one wants to date Asian guys, and I was like, oh, maybe that's why no one wants to fuck me after these shows. Like,
Right.
I'm constantly going, no one wants to fuck me, and then it just puts it in the air.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that could be it.
I'm too weird.
What'd you say?
I'm too weird. That kind of does it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Although I'll be texting other girls in front of my fiance and just angle the phone like that.
How long have you been with your fiance?
Yeah, tell us the story.
Um,
It'll take up the rest of the podcast.
It's a whole to do. We're on again, off again
Oh.
for like 10 years.
Oh, God.
And now we're on again forever.
Ugh. I gotta
We'll
look at your
see.
Instagram right now. Fucking.
Are you gonna look at her?
Yeah, I want to see.
Just show a picture
I
of her.
want to see what's going on.
Her name's
I have
her name's
one.
Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
I can. Oh, you're one of these comedian
Yeah, I'm one of those ones.
Instagrams where there's no woman on the grid.
Yep. Good luck finding anything about my real life.
In case anyone else wants a piece.
Yep. You'll never see what's really behind all this.
I'll show you what my lady looks
I
like
got
too.
one
while
around
we're-
here.
while
This
we're
is
dealing with it.
great. I love this.
Oh,
I love.
yeah.
I truly do love hearing about male comics as
go.
girlfriends. Oh, you know what? I saw that on Instagram. Didn't like it though.
No, I see that.
I'm kidding.
I noticed you're not like. I was like, we're missing one.
Yeah.
She's super cute.
Yeah, where's Corinne's name? You scroll through it
morning
every
I'd
day.
wake up.
Where
Did she
is
like it yet?
Corinne?
Oh my God. That's
Yeah,
great.
so now we're engaged and smooth sailing. We're in couples therapy.
That's mine.
But
that's good. That's good. Oh my God, these Hollywood babes. I
Yeah,
like.
smoke
I
shows.
like that you both show me pictures in which they are exuding mass like joy. They're
Absolutely.
just so joyous.
Yeah, those are rare moments that I have to find.
Is that a picture that you took of her?
No, that was her in. I wasn't even in the same country as her.
Nice.
That's why she smiled so hard.
Wow.
You're
She
far
was
away.
in Spain at a wedding.
Cute. How long has this been going on for?
It recently became serious in like June, July, something.
Ooh,
like
it became
June.
serious in the summer. I like that.
But we had been like dating since November.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, it took it nice and slow.
Yeah, everyone loves that
I need to get married.
when we're in our 30s.
Well, is that you're being
Sarcastic, obviously.
You don't like it slow?
No. what
I
the
need it
fuck?
slow. I'm too I think walled up
Oh, God.
emotionally.
Okay. Well.
I think I finally just got ready at like 36.
Okay.
So you want to jump in?
Like the thing is, it's like if I so very rarely like someone that if I like someone, what are we beating around the bush for?
Yeah.
And I want someone to feel the same way about me. It's pretty obvious who I am. So either you're really gonna like me or you're gonna want me to get the fuck away from you. We don't need to. There's no. I'm not like a take it slow kind of person because I don't have a take it slow kind of personality.
Yeah, I think I'm a take it slow kind of person because I just don't know what at the time didn't know what I was looking for.
Right.
And also I wasn't aware of what a healthy relationship felt like.
Yeah, I think that's actually a good point. Since I've been like, basically studying this for like 10 years at this point, I'm just really like, I know what I'm looking for and I know how to do it fast. So I also like dump people pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And I don't stay around with people if it's not going to work out.
Yeah, see, I was looking for this feeling that I had in my past relationships, which was like this
Yeah.
that early infatuation, and I'm like obsessed with that person, and then I realized like a lot of that is like a negative thing.
Anxiety.
It's anxiety,
Yeah.
and it's anxiety caused by this like harem management. Actually, to bring it back into it,
Whoa.
this like idea that like I could lose them as well, and that's like immediately instilled in the relationship, and so I got anxious.
Right. Men don't like to commit until they think they're actually going to lose you. We all appreciate and love that.
And actually, that is something that I've never had that feeling with my girlfriend, where I feel like I was gonna lose her, but like
That's good.
I just started to realize.
I hope she listens to this.
She's not. She'll try.
She's not a fan.
She won't make it this far in. But it's more like we are just providing security for each other now.
Okay.
Like
Oh, that's sweet.
We're there for each other.
That's you sound like you're 57 years old.
I love it.
That's where we're at.
I love being old.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Ugh.
You don't like it?
This is why I had to start dating younger guys. You fucking guys in your 30s are getting crusty.
Yeah?
And I think I'm older than. Well, I don't know if I'm older than you. I'm older than you.
I think
we're maybe the same.
We're
age.
all the same age. He's a week older than me.
Oh wait, you're 38.
37.
Oh, I'm 37.
Oh, I'm
we're
older
both 37.
then I'm older than everyone. I just turned 38. Yeah.
I just turned
Like last week.
37s.
Libra crew. So we're all Libras?
Leo.
I'm a
Right.
Okay,
Virgo.
well then you didn't just turn Leo.
Yeah.
Like a month or two
That was
ago.
Leo. We went through Leo, Virgo, and Libra. We're in
Oh, here we
now.
I'm
go.
Virgo.
So you dating younger men, huh?
Yeah.
What's that like? How are they?
Great, amazing, hard cock.
Yeah, that's what I'm never gonna give you one of those anymore.
Yeah, those days are gone,
Yeah.
man.
They're so fun because the thing is, it's like I don't know, just like what am I can provide everything for myself except for like fun does dwindle a little bit as you get older because your fucking friends get so goddamn stuffy and with their old ass boyfriends. And so I need a little fun in my life.
They're
Yeah.
not too energetic for you?
No. It's like it keeps you young. It's like drinking True Blood.
You're like Jeff Bezos over here.
Yeah.
Bring in the young boy.
Yeah.
Blood transfusion.
Woo! Fun time.
How old are we talking?
I don't know, like in their 20s still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was giving that a whirl for a little bit.
Oh, wow. How groundbreaking. It's not groundbreaking when it's cool when a girl does it. When a guy does it, it's like, you've been doing that for a century.
Yeah, it was good. Look, I wanted to live your life.
You wanted to live my life.
I was giving it a whirl, and it just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Why not? Conversations?
A little bit of conversation. It's just like I think there's just like an imbalance with like I didn't want to feel like I was more in control of the relationship.
I like that you made your voice deeper for that segment.
Oh, really?
He's a man.
That's actually that's another one of the tactics.
Lowering your voice?
Yeah, there's this tactic where you lower your voice when you lower your voice whenever you talk about something sexually,
Oh,
right?
really?
And then that way,
I always go high.
Yeah, I know.
yeah, I know. We all know.
What a fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, suck that dick.
Oh my god! Wow!
What
I
a
hate
pussy!
dating.
Yum.
I'm almost there.
Oh, no.
But the tactic is you lower your voice when you talk about something sexually, and that way, if you lower your voice when you're not talking about something sexually, it like creates the subconscious like arousal.
Oh.
Okay.
So that's one of the tactics as well.
Okay.
Okay. Do it to me right now. Take me there.
Jeff, you want to get chicken wings later?
Ooh, yes, I do.
But I thought you have to do it about something sexual first, and then flip it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's how bros talk to
Yeah.
each other.
Jeff,
Low it for food.
Yeah.
You want to get some lasagna?
This is just what Vin Diesel did anytime he went on set. In film school, I was like on this set where Vin Diesel was one of the main actors because we were learning about audio recording. And he talked like this off camera. And then they would be like, action. And he'd be like, hello, I'm Vin Diesel. And
Oh,
I was
really?
like, I can't believe you're doing this so out in the open, boy.
Wait, his real voice?
8 octaves higher.
Whoa.
Stunning.
That's cool.
Well, for you.
Yeah.
Gives you hope
Yeah.
in this industry.
Me and Vin Diesel are the same.
I mean, basically.
You see me in Fast and the Furious in 2 years. Let's go, Vin.
It's crazy.
Oh, that's great. Okay, exciting stuff.
Yeah. The seduction withdrawal. That was the one that I was referring
Seduction
to.
withdrawal.
That was what I was referring to with my exes. So it's this idea that you anchor warmth and loving, like a sense of love, with coldness to create pain, like a sense of pain, pleasure, fear, and or excitement which will mimic the biochemical addiction in love.
I think I probably do that, but accidentally.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But it's just like, are you lost in what I just said?
How do you do it?
So it's like you're on a good date, but then you have to like, I'm trying to like think of how to, like, you're on a good date, but then you add some like sense of like pain, or it's kind of like negging, probably. Like negging in action.
It's just because I mean it's just kind of going hot and cold, right? It's keeping people on their toes because they don't exactly know what to expect from you, and like so they know that they're not always gonna. Everything is not always going to be received warmly. I thought that was just schizophrenia or something, but
I think it's also like to make you feel a little not so secure. So it's like, it makes you want to it makes you fight for security more from this person.
Right.
Oh, okay. Oh, I might do that on accident too.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's just like sometimes, it's because it's also like sometimes in the interaction, I'm not exactly sure how I feel about the person yet. So I don't want to be like giving them constant positive reinforcement, like that just any bullshit they throw my way is going to be well received, you know? It's like people who dole out compliments so often that it means nothing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually just thinking of a comic that does it.
Who?
I'm not going to say his name for this one.
Fine.
But he, you might figure out who it is. But he always goes around to like at shows, and he'll be like, "Have you been working out?" He says it to I've seen him say that to every, like probably 3 or 4 guys.
And it's not a bit.
No.
Like it's funny if it was a bit.
Yeah.
Like I could see like Billy Princell walking around doing it or something as a bit. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, to everyone who gets fatter.
But no, to say it in earnest is stupid.
Yeah, I think it's just to like connect him with other people.
Right.
I've never been complimented by this person.
Yeah.
And I have been working out.
Well, we can just bleep it. It's
there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I never compliment.
Here's one that I definitely accidentally do. It's called the 7-hour rule, and it's you take an excessive amount of time paired with vulnerable details to create a false sense of intimacy.
Okay.
My first dates always end up being like 3 hours long.
Are you saying that as if that's a long first date?
I think it is for other people.
Well, it's for people because we live in a manic dating culture, right? Though, so a lot of people doing an hour to 90 minutes who are like, these are people who are going like on 3 dating app dates a week. But for me, it's like if I'm going on a date, like it better last 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because otherwise I don't like you. But it's a different culture. I don't really actively date because I'm not looking to be in a relationship. So
Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, like if I was gonna go on if I was single right now, I would probably average a date.
Oh, my Lord.
I'd probably average a date once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Well, that's why it took you so long. You weren't taking it seriously enough.
Yeah, it's too many dates.
I'm trying to hustle on this comedy career.
No, I agree.
I got a podcast.
But that's the thing. I mean, I think if you really want a partner, people have to really think about it like a career. And, you have to, I do know people who are kind of like have a second job dating, basically.
Sure, yeah.
And they are going on 3, maybe more dates a week.
Oh, that's so many days.
It is so many dates. I know people who have done 2 in a night.
That's exhausting.
I know people who've done 3 in a night.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't talk for that much.
Yeah, and then have to repeat the conversation over and over again.
Yeah.
Because how innovative are you really getting on a first date?
Right. What do you do?
Yeah.
This is who I am.
Yeah.
I'd be hammered too. Because I had to drink on dates.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
How much dating did you do sober? No, almost
Hardly
none, right?
any. Yep. I'd be terrible at it. So you don't drink? Oh, you do? I don't. You like Pokemon? What am I going to talk about?
Pokemon?
I don't know. It just popped in my brain right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
League of Legends. Everything's dirty.
But then one of the things that is also part of this 7-hour rule tactic is saying things like, I wish this would never end, or planning a second date before the first date is over.
That feels a little but that's like love bombing to me.
Yeah, I end up doing the planning a second date thing because I'm like, oh, this is just being like, this is where I stand. This is a good date.
That's very Virgo of you. Okay.
We're going to have a second date.
Got it.
I don't know what Virgos do.
Kind of like a little button up, yeah.
Oh.
Like making plans, kind of.
Apparently, we're the biggest group of serial killers.
That makes sense because you have to be pretty meticulous if you're going to serial kill.
Yeah.
I feel like the other signs would, do one and get caught.
Yeah. We're going to put down the plastic bags correctly.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Meticulous, organized.
We know the
a little
correct...
buttoned up. I have a lot of Virgo friends, yeah.
Yeah.
How would a Leo do?
Leos are out of their mind and need attention, so you just call the police department and probably tell them that you did it.
I don't know. I might write a letter first. At least get in the paper.
Yeah. You are a little attention whore.
Yeah. I
love
fucking
it.
love Leo. I love a Leo guy, though. My dad was a Leo.
Yeah? We're the sun sign. That's the best one.
Yeah, I love a Leo. They're fun.
Anchors? Let's see what this one is actually. I just typed these all out, and then I was like, I think I'm just done looking at these notes.
And then you're like, I'll just look at them for the first time on air.
Yeah. Anchors.
I don't need this shit. I have a girlfriend.
Oh, this is the...
We're going to double date soon.
We've been trying.
Oh,
Yeah.
why?
It's because it's going to be fun. We're old.
Why?
We're old. This is
guys
what you
are
do.
So old.
I can't wait.
God.
They'll have wine.
I'm
Me and
so
Wilfred
done
won't.
with fun. I'm so done with
Fun
fun.
sucks, man.
I want to go on a roller coaster and eat cotton candy right now, and I don't even feel well.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I was actually... Not that I ever get invited to Skankfest, but I was like, that sounds like a lot.
Yeah, I bet I would be tired as
I'd
hell.
be exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
You guys keep talking yourself out of how fun it was.
It was
outside.
too tired.
I'm sure it was fun, but it's like there's
exhausting.
there's also
But all
like
comedy festivals are exhausting.
sure, yeah. I always it's hard for me to not think about how tired I'll be the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't ever have all-nighters anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like if I'm up till 4, I feel like the next 2 days are fucked.
Ugh, I'm always up till 4.
Oh, it's too late.
You guys are
You're
fucking
staying up too late.
You guys are fucking killing me right now.
I went to a theme park, Six Flags, a couple weeks ago.
But we're comics. Like, how early are you getting to bed? You can't go to bed before 1.
2.
Okay,
Yeah.
2 is acceptable.
Yeah, I do about 2 usually.
Yeah.
can
I don't
make
really
it.
get I don't
All right,
have
2's not crazy.
I don't often have spots after midnight.
Okay, so I was like 1.
Yeah. It's like I'll get home by like midnight, 1, do a little, watch Love is Blind until I fall asleep.
Unwind, have
Yeah.
a snack. All right, well that's fun.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Warhammer on YouTube. Just guys playing board games.
I was gonna say, what is that? Okay.
It's Corinne, it's something that we don't need to learn about.
It really puts you to sleep.
It's
It's
like
nice and calm.
Like kind of like Magic the Gathering?
Yeah,
or-
but that's on
okay.
YouTube and they're just rolling die.
Okay.
And
All
I'm
right.
I'm just sitting in bed going, oh, this is nice.
Listen, I own
Chelsea's
a hobby shop.
sleeping.
I'm not like above nerdy stuff. I guess.
Is it a full hobby shop?
Yeah, it's a baseball card, collectibles, Pokemon for
Oh, I always
Jeff.
described it as
I'll be there.
a collectibles place.
No, it's primarily a baseball card store or sports card store. Yeah.
I helped Corinne move
Yeah.
from the last store to this store.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
He was there.
What was wrong with the last store? Too small?
Different,
No.
wrong location. I
Yeah,
guess?
it was just I was taking over running it, so it was my dad's, and then my dad died. Jeff, thank you for bringing that up.
Oh, God.
And then we had to move it. We had to move it so
What
it was
did I
more
do?
so it was more accessible for me.
Oh.
The burden I was already carrying on my
Oh.
shoulders.
Wait, do you live up there?
No, but I mean it's much more accessible than going to Roselle Park, New Jersey.
Oh, okay. I don't even remember where it
It's in Larchmont,
was.
New York. So you just go get on the
Well, I remember
highway.
where it is now, but I
Yeah.
don't remember where it was. I just remember the street that it was on.
Yeah. No,
but-
it's just New Jersey is just like it's a straight shot up to Westchester through the Bronx, whereas like getting to New Jersey and also getting like an Uber to take you to New Jersey.
It's also such a
Oh,
cute
yeah.
street that it's on now.
It is such a cute street. I love Larchmont. It's very
Yeah.
cute.
Oh, okay. I'll
Yeah.
check it out next time I'm over there.
Are you?
I'm always over in Larchmont.
I was like, are you in Larchmont a lot?
I live over there.
It's a good.
Do you really?
No, he's in bed.
What if I did, though? Wouldn't it be wild? If I did? But I don't.
You actually I mean, I think we're mentally getting to the age where like, let's go to, let's like live in Larchmont.
Oh, yeah, man.
Joan Rivers lived there.
Did she?
Yeah.
I love Joan.
Yeah. It seems like a good place to like, have a fall evening.
Oh, I'm sure.
This is like coffee talk, but for men.
I love it.
You
Yeah. I was just in West New York. Ugh. My God.
West Nyack?
Yeah.
How am I older than you and I feel like 10 years younger than you guys?
I'm really leaning into my age.
I know.
I've given up. My dick stopped working.
Oh.
I'm done.
Stop.
What? I can't get it back to work.
Yeah. I can only go to Mexico so many times a year.
My dick hung up its jersey. So
enjoy your young men.
You can keep I spoke to a urologist yesterday on Guys We Fucked. You guys can keep taking Viagra and stuff. It doesn't. You don't become dependent on it. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What happens if you take
And there's
it
a bunch
and
of
you don't
different
need it?
other ones.
What about Cialis?
Yeah, any of those you can keep
Okay.
taking them. Yeah.
Okay.
I've taken a Blue Chew before.
Just don't start taking tea before you need to take tea because that'll fuck your system up. And also, your guys' sperm, infertility often blamed on women. Your guys' sperm useless. You know when it peaks in your teens.
You
You tested
and
your
Jeff
sperm?
have recently tested.
Mm-hmm.
Great cum.
Okay.
Yeah. We're both,
But that
I'm
doesn't mean
solid.
Well, that doesn't mean that everyone as they age has bad cum, but that also means that like just because I'm 38 doesn't mean that all my eggs are dead.
Oh sure,
you know?
yeah.
You're
I just
gone.
I just want it out there in the world that I've got a top notch cum.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only thing that
Well, because you live such a boring lifestyle.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
don't-
I'm kind of being serious.
I don't drug it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drinking and roller coaster riding shake that good cum right out of you. See? You get to bed at a good time.
Yeah.
Good cum.
The cum's all dizzy by the
That's
time
right.
you're off the
Yeah,
coaster.
you got dog shit cum. You know? If I can't have a baby with Chelsea, it's not my fault. Her old ass eggs.
Yeah. How old is she?
36.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
TikTok.
I know.
I'm moving to, what is it? Longmire?
Larchmont. Longmire. Yeah, please you move to Longmire.
Me in my yard. That'd be nice.
This is the one that I was talking to about, like with the deepening voice. It's called anchoring.
Okay.
It's like you create this like subconscious memory with a certain behavior. So it'd be like kissing someone in a restaurant, so that way when they go back to that restaurant, they'll have that memory of you kissing them.
So just ruining a place they love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one.
Speaking in a deep voice sexually, so that whenever I use that deep sexual voice, it incites a subtle arousal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So make it like a big memorable moment. Throw some firecrackers out or something.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks it's a mass shooting.
Yeah.
Remember we were there?
This is where Jeff uppercutted me.
Yeah, you got to plant memories. Okay. I love it.
This one, I think, I've known of it as a tactic, Kino touching.
Kino, like Keno?
Kino. It's like
Kino?
it's selective touching to measure your target's comfort level.
Targets.
like, knee, yeah.
Yeah.
I like how he fought me on the fact that it was tactics before, and then you're literally using the word target.
Yeah, I did type in the word target. That was my own word.
That was your own. Wow, you're crazy.
I used the word
man.
target. When I was
Sociopath over
watching
There's two genders.
the show, the
Men
pickup
and
artist show, I didn't like that he kept on calling women sets.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when you go into like a bar
Mhm.
and there's like two women talking to each other, and he's like, "That's a two set," or whatever. And it's too like
Feels like sports.
strategic and too
The whole thing is a strategy, though. I actually am not against having a strategy because you know what? It's so few men have a fucking plan that I almost admire having a plan, even if it's like based in insecurity and maliciousness.
What do you mean?
Just
in
like
terms
having a way to approach a group, because like some people, the furthest they got is like, she's hot, I'm gonna go over, and like that's not a plan. You do need a plan.
Yeah. See, I don't even do the I'm gonna go over. I go, wow, she's hot. I hope she has a great life.
Good for you, man. I look up to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's beautiful.
That's feminism.
Yeah, that's right, it is.
I'm not going to bother the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give her an application and a nice job.
I mean, that is if I'm going to be honest, there is a part of me that started being a stand-up comedian so that way I could get attention from girls and not have to do the
Crazy!
approaching.
What a reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all
a
of
man
us.
a man pursues something
Yeah.
in the arts for a woman's attention.
Yeah.
It's every single
Never even heard of that.
No, I think I'm the only one.
I was like, I wanted less attention from men, so I became a stand-up comedian. I was like, I'm just getting too much dick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to chase them away.
I was like, I'm gonna start talking with a microphone.
Oh, that'd keep me away.
Yep, been working.
You've had some comedians in your past.
Oh yeah. Those relationships failed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they didn't last. Too many powerful personalities, I say.
Oh yeah, you're such a powerful person.
Yeah, I'm too powerful of personality. Can't handle it.
I'm sure that's what was it.
Mm-hmm. That was her big problem. She's like,
he's too powerful for me.
Powerful.
Yeah.
When I look at you, I just think power.
Yeah, she's like, so much riz. I can't handle this riz. I just learned that word, by the way.
I know. I got a little horny because you sounded young for half a second.
Yeah. Coming back up.
You know what I don't want to have to like because like I will listen to like 90s R&B for my own like personal taste.
Right.
And then I don't want to have to
explain.
explain.
Like I'm in a time machine.
I don't want to have to explain like Aaliyah to a girl that I'm dating.
Right. The plane crash and everything.
Sure. I mean, even just like
or just who she was.
Romeo Must Die or something like
okay.
that.
Wait, you mean you listen to it during sex or just
No, just like
general,
in my
the music?
life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Music during sex? Are you a music during sex?
No.
Good,
No.
good.
I
Absolute
It's just like silence.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I make her put on noise canceling headphones.
Yeah. No silence, no talking.
Yeah.
You got to get back to watching TV.
Yeah, I want to go.
Let's get this over with.
Damn.
Yeah, I bet your guys in your 20s chatting up a storm,
Yeah.
putting on their Linkin Park wherever they listen to.
Linkin Park is an old reference.
I don't know what the kids listen to.
Not Linkin Park.
These Riz gods. Who's hip? I don't know who's hip anymore.
Oh my god.
Travis Scott.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Wow.
Putting on their Astro World or whatever.
Damn.
Yeah. You know, I wish I came faster.
Yeah, dude. I get that. I gave up masturbating like a week ago. I just gave up.
Did you really?
Yeah, just stopped.
You were
you
coming
quit-
too slowly?
You mean
It
you-
just wasn't happening. I was
You
like,
quit
this ain't gonna
halfway?
happen. Huh?
You like were in the midst of it and you gave up.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
Went
meant
to
like
sleep.
I
that's-
also thought he meant giving up.
yeah, but this is
masturbation.
way worse.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
is
no.
it?
Oh yeah, I was masturbating, and then
I've given up midway.
yeah. See, but for a virile man, we should never have to do that. It's truly a shame when we can't get there. But I went to sleep.
Yeah.
Gave up.
I'm committed to the mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point, you're just like, my elbow's tired. What am I doing anymore?
My elbow's tired?
Yeah, full
How
on
much
elbow.
elbow are you using?
Quite a bit. We got a long way to go, if you know what I mean.
Damn.
Here's another tactic that I've actually never been able to pull off is prolonged seductive eye contact.
That one's scary. I did it with Nick Mullen actually at Skankfest on air. We locked eyes
Oh wow.
on purpose to get to a deeper level of intimacy, and it's quite frightening. But it feels good after you're like past the first like 10 seconds or so. But it's
really?
scary. It's hard for me. I don't really make a lot of eye contact with people. But
I don't either.
I thought
Yeah?
I was autistic for a while.
Should we try it, Jeff?
Yeah, I'll do it with you.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how me and Chelsea started. When we first started dating, long, prolonged eye contact.
Is
Really?
it like you made it a mission to do that?
No, it's just what we did. We would go out to like a bar, we wouldn't know what to talk to, and we would just stare at each other into each other's eyes, and then we'd be like, "We're just not talking, are we?" And we're like, "I don't know, I can't stop staring at you."
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is so far out of my like realm of possibility.
Oh yeah, long time.
I barely look at
You're
people's
so
eyes.
frightening.
Yeah, but if I suck you in, you're in. Like looking into a black hole. Yep, and I got her.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, that's not something I like. I
You're
look
not
at.
doing it? I thought you guys were doing it.
Oh, you want to do it?
Yeah, we can do it. I don't have no problem looking to your
How
eyes.
close do we have to be?
You don't have to be close. This is fine.
Yeah, I think we're fine here. When we were doing it, we were like at a short bar table. We're
Yeah.
quite a ways here, but I think you got nice eyes.
Thanks, but
No problem. And I think the glasses make it easier. You're behind something.
Yeah.
I'm like growing anxious right
Are
now.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
and
love
and
That's
then
why-
he had diverted
why-
his eyes
that's why
already
I
anyway.
Looked away.
Yeah.
I do have a powerful stare.
Ugh. That hurt.
That's why, like, if you see someone hot and if you are like walking down the street, you're supposed to hold the eye contact with them a couple seconds longer than you would a normal passerby, and it kind of like evokes like a more emotion out of them.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah. Every single time I see someone hot, I go, like, I look away.
It's not powerful. You
Really?
gotta keep it, because the thing is, like, even it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter like if they're hotter than you. It doesn't matter if you think they have more money than you. None of that. It's like extremely powerful to hold eye contact with someone.
I think I do that.
Really?
Because I notice a lot of people like dart away. And when I look,
That might be something else, Jeff. Might be something else.
Yeah, that's something else.
I must have prolonged looks. Yeah, it's powerful stares, you know?
Yeah, I mean, but it has to be like calm. You can't like frighten the person.
Yeah.
I am
You
doing
can't
this.
be like, yeah.
Yeah.
I walk down the sidewalk.
You're like right outside their window.
I point at them. You.
I was thinking about how, like, how, I don't know if you guys do this on stage, but when I'm on stage, I choose like maybe 6 people that I return to in the first 2 rows.
I do the theater trick where I look above everyone's head.
Oh, yeah. I will make eye contact so that way it just feels more intimate to me. And I never choose an attractive lady.
Oh.
Yeah?
I purposely, I do a lot of crowd work with hottest guys in the room because no one ever talks like people. I neg. Actually, that's a good thing. I use negging on stage more than I do in real life.
I was actually thinking about, I was listening to a podcast and I was like, oh, these tactics are actually very helpful in terms of stand-up.
Yeah, I always neg the hottest guy in the audience.
Yeah.
Because it's like also a fun treat. Like as the performer on stage, you're like, oh, I can talk to like anyone, even people that I wouldn't maybe feel comfortable or like hot enough to talk to in real life. Yeah. There's not that many people who I think are like so much hotter than me that I can't talk to them. But there's definitely types of guys that usually like aren't into me, like preppy types.
Preppies?
Yeah.
Boat shoes?
Yeah. That like well, I would say daddy money, but that's not true. I've actually dated a lot of daddy money.
That doesn't sound like it's your type, though.
My type personality-wise and my type look-wise don't really usually go together, so it's hard. I have a couple types. I like a heroin chic looking guy, or I like a brawny paper towel guy.
Yeah.
Oh, those are like complete opposite ends.
Yeah, well, it's either...
And neither of us fit into that.
Yeah. We're green, guys. We're green.
Yeah, those are like the kind of my yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good thing you both have girlfriends.
I'm probably...
I'm sorry, a fiance.
Yeah, I'm fiance. I'm probably a brawny guy, right? Out of the two.
You're something.
Um,
You're a guy who's used paper towels.
Yeah.
Yeah. I use that Viva or whatever, the nice Kleenex brand.
What's Viva? That's a fancy Kleenex?
It's like the thick paper towel.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
paper
the more
towels.
expensive one, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a really hardy brand of paper towel. If you got like a big, thick mess,
Okay.
you use a Viva.
I just hate you.
It used to be my nickname. Thick
Yeah.
mess.
The thick mess.
Yuck.
That's good stuff.
This one is is the sexually liberated guy. That's what the tactic is. It's where you're on a date with someone and you're trying to woo that person into bed.
Uh-huh.
And then you say something like, I can see why it's hard to open up sexually. It's sad how society restricts a woman, and I think a woman should be able to have sex whenever she wants. So it's like, putting this idea that that's the only thing that's really stopping her from having sex with you.
You're not a whore. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not a whore if you bang me.
Yeah.
Oh,
If someone gave me that monologue, right, like I feel like I would have the urge to get naked, and then I would hear that monologue, and I'd be like, I'm good.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's too much. Like if there's something that makes me feel uneasy about a guy being like too vocally feminist.
Yeah. No, I feel
not trustworthy.
I don't. I just don't trust liberals in general.
Nice.
Because it's especially like the guys that are like far too feminist or far too like woke, and I'm like, what? Why are you like virtue signaling, or why are you saying this all so loudly?
Right.
Yeah, you're hiding something.
Yeah. There's peacocking. We all know about that one.
That's the hat.
That's the hat. That guy had goofy hats.
Yeah.
Mystery.
Yeah.
He had like big pimp hat type hats.
Those hats were stupid, but in general, I do like a guy who will take a fashion risk because men don't take fashion risks as often as women. And like guys dress boring and it bothers me. But I also don't want you to look,
Like what
we
kind?
can't tell if you're straight or you're gay. What?
Like what kind of risk?
Like Jeff Leach takes a lot of good fashion risks. You know him. He has like a lot of rings, a lot of interesting shirts. Ian Fidance actually takes some good fashion risks too, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a risky fashion guy.
I know.
I'm put together.
You are put together.
That's people compliment me on my fashion sense more than my comedy.
Well, and you know what? I got to be honest, just because you're being non-white, I feel like you have already something interesting about you, which is like people don't, it's hard to even have a conversation like this because then it'll be like fetishizing races. That's not the thing. It's just like, what are we looking at on an everyday? What are we seeing the most of? White dudes, right? And so they have to put a little more flair on, a couple more buttons on their TGI Fridays uniform to be interesting, but you already have something interesting about you.
And I get into,
visually.
I enjoy fashion. I'm a men's fashion guy, and you can see like one outfit on a white guy will look very bland, but you put that same outfit on a black dude, and it's interesting,
right?
Just because there's more like personality that or certain personality traits you attribute to these people.
Well, it's also like you have to make sure you're wearing the clothes aren't wearing you. Like a good outfit can look bad on somebody if the clothes are wearing them.
Yeah.
It looks like you're dressing up in your mom's closet.
Mm-hmm.
Or your dad's closet, I guess. Yeah.
So like a hoodie and jeans is good?
Oh my God.
Just trying to connect.
You're I mean, we're all basically wearing a hoodie. Well, you're wearing something a little different, but I'm wearing a hoodie and jeans too. But
yeah,
see?
I mean, I didn't know this was a fashion show.
Now it is.
Well, now it is.
Now it is.
I
actually dressed down for the podcast. I was thinking about that today.
Why?
About how I just like don't wear.
You have to be comfortable to sit here for a long time.
Yeah, and then it's also because it's like, I don't know, I'm leaving my house in the day. It's a different outfit than I would be if I was leaving in the evening.
Right. I get that.
You do like button things up to the very top.
I do?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, that's a thing that I did for a while, and I've become more comfortable in the last year.
What were you hiding?
I think it was just like I was like really attaching myself to like a prep look. I don't know if I was hiding anything, but it's just like it was more like I did think like buttoning it all the way to the top is like a subtle, more interesting look than to the second button.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
you put a lot of thought into that.
Yeah, and then so those are the tactics that there's some like tactics that I like heard about that were like one was just like smiling if you're negging, but it's more like to smile to like let them know that it's a joke. And I was like, oh, that's something that like I forget to do when I'm on stage.
Oh.
I forget to like let people know that this is a joke in my physical.
Well, I mean, they should know since they came to a stand-up comedy show.
Yeah, but there's a lot of stupid audience members these
I know.
days.
It's a big problem.
And it's getting worse. Audiences are getting dumber and dumber.
Because it's the way they're ingesting comedy is terrible.
And what's introducing them to comedy is terrible.
Yeah.
It's not actual good stand-up comedy.
And COVID.
What?
The brain fog that a lot of people got.
Oh, sure.
That's probably affected some people out there. Huh?
Yeah. I thought you were like the concept of COVID. And I was like, what?
Yeah. Everyone was locked indoors. Got a little dumber.
I loved that part.
So. I know. I wanted, when this new round of COVID was coming around.
Me too. I wanted it again.
We'll just do it for 3 weeks. I'll do it for 3 weeks.
There's a new round?
Yeah.
Look how excited we all got. Oh, no, you got scared.
Oh, no.
Oh, you got to go soon, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you go plug some shit?
Andy, we miss you. No, Let's see. I have 2 podcasts. I have Guys We Fcked, the anti-slut shaming podcast. If you want some dating, relationship, mental health advice from a female perspective. And then I also have a solo podcast called Without a Country, where I go over current events, news, social issues for the week and put a little roasty spin on them. And then we also, on that show, cover the news from the perspective of the right and the left. So I'm reading Fox, I'm reading InfoWars, I'm reading Breitbart, I'm reading New York Times, Washington
What's that
Post,
Shen Yun
everything.
one?
What the Shen? What?
What's the Shen Yun newspaper?
I have no idea.
I don't know what the Shen Yun.
The Shen Yun people in China have like
Their own newspaper.
they have their own right wing newspaper.
It's exactly like that.
That I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
You do current events.
Yeah.
Spicy week.
Spicy week, yeah. And, well, usually more American, but I will cover Israel and Palestine. And then I'm on all social media at Philanthropy Gal.
Yeah. I did an episode of Guys We Fucked, and everyone was saying you're going to get a bunch of DMs afterwards. A couple former guests and some other people were like, you're going to get some nudes. Not one.
But that's because I think you were like so nice. I really enjoyed your episode. But again, I think you were putting out that no one wants to fuck me energy, and then maybe you flipped it since then.
Yeah. Well, I just found one that felt bad enough to fuck me forever.
Oh my god.
Oh, never let her go.
Yeah.
Propose.
Jeff, what do you want to plug?
I'm always at New York Jeffrey.
All right.
That's that.
And you know everything about me. Thanks you guys for listening. Thanks, Corinne.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hilarious.